The World Economic Forum in Davos is arguably one of the most important global events in the world. It happens every January. The world's most powerful people fly into the Swiss Alps to set the global agenda. And every year that I'm there, I sit and I think, we need to talk about elitism and access to wealth at Davos. Because as I was there on panels, sat in the rooms with access to the houses, the forums, the off-record conversations, I was naturally thinking, they say anyone can go to Davos, but can anyone really go to Davos? I mean, the headlines say it's open, the photos say it's diverse, but the receipts don't lie, fam. People were paying like $1,000 for bunk beds, 7K for a 3-star hotel. And that's before flights, food, security, before you even reach the room. I mean, technically, it's kind of open to all, but it costs like it's a private club. Some locals make a year's rent in 1 week. Even billionaires start couch surfing. It's probably the 1 week that the elite pretend that they're not elite. Everyone's networking, slumming it, looking and feeling equal. And to some degree it works, right? It humbles people. But here's the thing. If you can't afford the platform, how do you influence the policy? I definitely heard one too many people feeling really stretched about pricing whilst I was there. And I know that some people like that not everyone can attend, right? It's like, oh, I can get there. I'm the person, who was able to get in that room, and I get it, right? It's that exclusivity that gives Davos its status. And I'm not saying turn it into a free-for-all. I get it. But if it's global, then the globe needs a seat, especially when the biggest conversations are about us. Climate, debt, trade, tech. Countries like Grenada, Jamaica, the Gambia probably didn't even send a single non-government voice. I can't say that with 100% certainty, right? But let's be honest, it was really unlikely. And they're not alone. Across Africa and the Caribbean, most delegations are literally just ministers and officials and maybe a few that select people that can afford it, right? No founders, civil society, grassroots voices. But the agenda is still about us. And yes, I know it's live streamed, but by the time it's public, the real decisions and conversations are already done. So I'm like, what's the solution? And I do feel like governments need to sponsor a few of the real voices to attend from each country, right? Let the public vote their delegates. Let Africa, let the Caribbean send thinkers, builders, watchdogs, not just ministers clocking air miles and a few of the elite. Because think about it, I'm telling you it's expensive and I get money in pounds, right? Now imagine converting Naira, Jamaican dollars, cedis, rand. How realistic is that? If Davos is global, let the globe show up. Power won't wait. Either send someone in the room or we're going to get spoken for. Anyway, let's talk.